We are leaving this place. Fantastic. You guys got to check it out. We're right here in Madison, Indiana.
In 300 feet, turn right onto West 3rd Street. In a quarter mile, turn right onto...
So I'm here at the Mad Paddle, and I'm here with the owner, Jerry. Jerry, I don't even know your last name.
Jerry Wade at Mad Paddle Brewstillery.
Oh, Brewstillery. So you do brew and distill what?
We distill spirits, primarily moonshine. And for those in our audience that are scared of moonshine or unfamiliar with moonshine, moonshine is essentially vodka. There is no moonshine category with the federal government. Moonshine is vodka or white whiskey that was illegally distilled, 150 years ago under the moon. That's why it's called moonshine.
Yeah, so everybody thinks moonshine can be 100 something proof, but it could be 40 proof as well. So
exactly. So if we put our 80 proof moonshine next to 80 proof vodka, and ours has been 5 times distilled and it's called moonshine, it's really just vodka.
Okay.
But it's kind of a fun spin on alcohol that gives you a different approach to the market.
So we're here in Madison, Indiana, and how long have you been open here?
This is our third official summer.
Okay. So have you been in the restaurant business before? I mean, what spurred you on? What was your motivation?
Yeah, my motivation is I was retired. I'm originally from Indiana. I was looking for a town in Indiana to retire back to from Minnesota. I'd never been to Madison prior to 4 years ago. And I strolled into Madison looking for a small building on Main Street to build a little New York loft and kick back and have fun. And then one of the buildings that I looked at was actually a 10,000 square foot 3-bedroom apartment that was listed on Realtor.com. That is Indiana's oldest still standing brewery building. It's on the other side of town here, about 9 blocks over. It's the old Griner Cash for Barley brewery building. So I'm looking to buy a house to build a loft, and there's this building what was this building? I find out it was an old brewery. And then I meet some people in town and they're like, hey, what you should really do, somebody needs to do a microbrewery in Madison. So being an entrepreneur, I thought, well, maybe that should be me. Cincinnati and Louisville and other cities are overgrown with the amount of breweries. Here's this great tourist town in Madison with a brewing tradition. It's the 3rd oldest brewing city in the state of Indiana. So I thought, well, I'm a Coors Light drinker, but I could probably learn this business. So I spent a year researching it and launched Mad Paddle, and now 3 years later we have about 8,000 Facebook followers. We're highly rated on Untapped with our beers. We've just launched the moonshine. We have an emerging music venue in here in the big grand trust room.
This is awesome. This place is huge, by the way. I came in the front door, and there was a couple stools at the bar, and you order there, and I'm like, well, this is kind of small, but this is, where can we sit down to eat? This is, well, you go around this way and just keep walking, and you'll find places there's a patio back here. We're in this, I don't know what you call
this. This is the garage distillery. What he's talking about, this is 9,000 square feet of drinking and music fun.
It's fun. It's a good time, and they have a big stage back in through this door here. But yeah, it's awesome. So if I was to ask you what your staple food is, of course you sell pizzas. So what's the favorite pizza?
Well,
they're different.
Yeah, these pizzas are very different. There is no favorite because they're called pizza uncommon pizzas. They're ever changing. One of my favorites is the Big Mac. So it is
the Big Mac?
The Big Mac is not on tap today, but we have the macaroni and cheese pizzas on tap right now.
I had the Mexican Dorito.
Yep, that one's good.
That's pretty darn good. And my wife had the pineapple. Can't remember what but she loved it too. So yeah, it's excellent. But I appreciate you giving me a little bit of time here. And, hopefully somebody can come down here if they're visiting Madison and check it out.
Yeah, come down here. We've got people coming from all over, coming from Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky. We've got some people that will see us on the internet, our Facebook live posts, that will get in their car the same day, and drive 4 or 5 hours. They've never been to Madison. They're like, hey, this Mad Paddle place looks cool.
It is cool.
Let's come on down. And yeah, so it's going to be a great place to visit. Come on, see us.
Yeah, the ambiance is outstanding. We'll see you guys later. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So we are leaving. We are leaving this place. Fantastic. You guys got to check it out. We're right here in Madison, Indiana. Beautiful, beautiful little town on the river between Indiana and Kentucky. But yeah, you got to check it out. A lot of fun.